Right.
And it's on the player. And I think what we want to see is a little fire. I didn't see a lot of fire out there from the players.
I agree, 100%.
They're not diving on the floor. They're not saying they're not playing hard, but that little edge that you need. You know, this team, Mishawaka, is a lot like almost every team left on our schedule in that we could beat every team left on our schedule, and we also could lose to every team left on our schedule.
That's true. Yeah.
And it's going to come down to the little things. It's not likely that we're going to go in and blow somebody out.
Right.
And it's not likely we're going to get blown out. Right now we are. But it's the little things. And we came off a good performance at the end of the Plymouth game to hold on to that victory and to come out here tonight and just be a little bit, just a little off. You know, you're not going to get guys up on a fever pitch every night.
Right.
But the habits that you develop in practice and just the mantra of playing hard and being gritty and doing the things needed to victory should at least keep you in games. And we're in this game. There's enough possessions in this game. We can come out and we can hit a few shots. We're right back in it, just like the JV did. We're actually 2 points less behind 1 point less behind than the JV was. That one was 29-14 at halftime. So we'll see if there's a repeat. It's not as likely with the varsity level program, but I don't know that I've seen us play much worse in 16 minutes as far as getting out on shooters and hitting short shots. I mean, how many shots in the lane did we miss? We must have missed 8 or 9 of them within 10 feet.
I'd say you're right.
So even in half of those, this thing's a tight ball game. And so it's all about is making shots, and we're not making them right now. So got no three-pointers, and almost, I don't know what our shooting percentages are. I think we have 2 free throws we've shot. So, it really can only go up from here, I would like to think. So
Mason's 3 for 3, but yeah, those 3 are only free throws. Yeah.
That's right.
So at least we're shooting 100% from the free throw line right now, but that's about it.
Yeah, there's a positive.
There's one positive, yeah.
Well, they're kids, and the coaching staff typically is not. If you're taking good shots, you're not going to get upset with the team for missing shots. They're not trying to miss them. They're doing their best out there. And so it's just more of a mental edge out there that we need to. It's probably going to solve a world of ills. The shots are going to fall. Going to get some offensive rebounds. You're going to get out a little bit further out on the shooter on defense. Get some steals, and
So as a coach, is this a time to give them the wake-up call in the locker room and do some yelling and screaming to get them awake, or get them serious about the game, get a little fire built in them?
Well, he knows his team better than I do.
Right.
But pressing the right buttons will be key, whether that's calm and collected or a little more intense.
And I suppose you have to adjust that with the type of team you have.
You do, and depending who your leaders are and how they respond. And I just thought some of us looked a little bit, I don't know if the right word is, looked a little tired out there, for lack of a better word. Maybe mentally tired,
I think they just kind of look flat. Like, in maybe certain times a team will be looking forward. You got the big game at Prairie Heights on Friday night, a conference game and a rivalry game, basically. But I don't really think it's that they're looking past this game to that Prairie Heights game. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Well, I think the Warrior pride is going to be on display here in the second half. What they have of it. How much do you have? The JV came out and lit it up, to be blunt. I mean, they did the opposite of everything they did in the first half, which is hard to believe, but...
Well, maybe you should have had Kenton Weaver give the
halftime speech.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, maybe he did.
Maybe so. Who knows?
So we'll see. I would expect us to come out and make more plays and get some shots. And, the other team from Mishawaka, everything's just going about perfect for them right now. And so what happens if they have to face a little adversity and we make a run and crowd gets into it? Our crowd has had almost nothing to cheer about.
Well, and that's what happened to their JV. I think in that first half they weren't doing a whole lot wrong, but then in the second half we forced them into some errors, and they start making turnovers. They start getting a little, pressured, and weren't reacting well to our pressure.
Exactly. So
But that was JV, and this is varsity. So.
It is, and they're well schooled. They have, they kind of know our plays. They really have been doubling Mason hard, and we just haven't been able to score from other positions to make up for that. So,
yeah.
What's Mason's average?
He is average coming in 22.3.
22. So he's not too far from on pace for that. But we're going to need some other. He's going to need to get that, and we're going to need somebody else at least to hit double figures in this second half to I think to have a chance in this game. So
yeah, three guys in the book in the scoring column in that first half. Brady Yoder, the second leading scorer for the Warriors, with 12.4 points per game, just has 2. Mason with 9 and Braden Nash with 2. So yeah, it's going to take more than 26 points to win this ball game. If we double our production in the second half, that's not going to work.
Yeah, that would give us 39 for the game. Yeah, we're going to probably have to have somewhere in the neighborhood of a 40 to 44 point half.
Right.
And hold Mishawaka down, obviously. So the possessions are there to do it, even though Mishawaka is disciplined. When they get up and near the end of a quarter, they'll just hold the ball. And so, well coached. Last year we were right in the game, too, until the end, and I think they pulled away, if I remember right, in the fourth quarter. So a little different today, and that's why we play them and see what happens.
Mishawaka breaks out of their huddle. Westview gets the ball first to start this second half. The Warriors will come out of theirs, and we'll have the original starting lineup with Wiley Minix, Bucky Lehman, Mason Yoder, Max Engel, and Brady Yoder. And it looks like it's the same for Mishawaka as well. They have Mookie Ward, Fisher, Jones, Williams, and Herringer. Brady Yoder lobs it inside to Mason, and he's fouled as he gets up in the air and comes down on Brendan Williams. Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his second. Wiley Minix will inbound for the Warriors. Still looking, and 5 seconds.
Yeah, he passed on the first open guy he saw, and that cost him. That might have been a quick 5, too.
It seemed like it went pretty quick, but it goes quick when it's your team, and it goes slow when it's the other team.
Yeah, good point.
Herringer to Jones. Jones out front on a pass to Williams. Williams back to Ward, and Jones. They'll work it around the perimeter. With the ball, Jones again. Open 3 there for Williams. Passed it up. Drives the baseline, gets out of control, and right into the hands of Wiley Minix. Mason Yoder brings it down. Easy drive down the lane, and he puts it up and in.
We'll take a few more of those. Sometimes that gets you going, too, if you get a little layup and see the ball go through.
Like Mishawaka's not even looking for the threes right now. They're looking to control the offense. Now there's a 3, and it's short. Mason cleans the glass. He'll bring it up. Bounce passes it to Brady Yoder. Yoder down the baseline right side. Tries to get it to Bucky underneath, and stepped in and stolen there by Brady Fisher. He gets it into the hands of Arthur Jones. He drives it down the lane. Good steal by Minix. Minix is going to take it all the way. Good spin. Oh, he can't get it to go. Herringer with a rebound, has it knocked away. Max Engel tries to grab it, and then he's fouled by Herringer. Herringer, that'll be his first.
We're already more active and have more steals, I think, than we had in the first half. So good effort so far. Just a few things not dropping.
It's up off the back of the rim, no good. Right into the hands of Brady Lehman, and he'll put it up and in.
Yeah, good tap back on the rebound that time.
That's right. First 2 of the night for Bucky. 27-17, Westview cuts the lead down to 10.
Yeah, if Mishawaka, starts being non-aggressive, I think that's really going to play into our favor.
And that's exactly what they're doing.
Good effort.
Fisher. Ward drives, fakes, puts it up to the baseline, short. Once again, Mason Yoder pulls it off the rim. Mason goes right side to Minix in the corner. Pull it back out on the pass to Mason, now to Bucky between the circles. Max angle. And now the Warriors are working it offensively. Mason's going to drive on Jones. Puts it up and got it. Pretty much cleared out for him. 13 points now for Mason as Westview comes out hot here in the second half. 27-19. The Warriors back within 8. Timeout called by Mishawaka. And it's going to be 30. We'll be back right after this.
Yeah, I don't understand Mishawaka's offensive strategy. Like they may make a change with that timeout, seeing what's happening, but sometimes it's hard to turn back that around.
27-19, Mishawaka leading Westview, and Mishawaka with a basketball. Yeah, that timeout might have been made to get them back into the aggressive offensive style. We'll see. It doesn't look that way, though, as Jones backs it way out front.
Well, we are really playing almost exclusively in the lane.
Right.
Just daring him to shoot it outside.
Back down inside. Herringer, he's going to pop a three, and it's short. All their threes are coming up short in this second half. Westview a chance to get into that lead a little bit further. Brady from the corner misses. Oh, Mason comes flying in there with the tip in.
That's what I'm talking about with the little extra effort plays.
Yeah. Mason came to play in the second half. 27-21, 6-point deficit now. Mookie Ward out front. We'll get it to Fisher. Now back to Jones. Pritchett drives, and we have a blocking foul on Mason.
It kind of makes me wonder a little bit with the way Mookie, Ward is hitting threes. I wonder if he doesn't show that on tape. Because we're guarding him, but we're not really pressing out too much on him. So it could be one of those nights where he's just hot.
Davian Taylor comes in for Mishawaka. Checking out is Brady Fisher. And Taylor will inbound. He'll get it into Herringer. Out of Jones. Ward. They'll go right side to Pritchett. Herringer drives it toward the hole and dishes it off underneath. Knocked away and out of the hands by Mason of Cooper Pritchett. And it'll be Mishawaka basketball. Inbounding will be Taylor. Bounce pass inside. Jones will force it up long, and a rebound. Wiley Minix for Westview. Brady to Mason. Drives it into the paint, then gives it back out to Brady. Brady drives, puts up a little 15-footer and got it. Westview's cut it down to 4.
Well, we've gone from blowout to close game.
That's right. 27-13 at halftime. Now it's 27-23. We've shut them out so far, more than halfway through this third quarter. Jones with the ball out front. He'll lob it inside to Herringer. Now left side, it'll go to Taylor. To Ward, and we have a traveling violation.
Well, you can see our defense is moving quicker. We're flying around a little bit more. They're having to make quicker moves, and, the shots aren't falling.
So 10 unanswered points for the Warriors so far in this third quarter. Mason drives on Jones, pulls up, then drives again, puts it up, and it's going to be short. And Herringer pulls down the rebound to get it to Jones, and Jones throws it out of bounds. The pass was intended for Pritchett, but it was well ahead of him and too quick.
Well, I like the aggression that time by Mason, but maybe it was a little bit of a force.
Nothing wrong with that, though.
Yeah, the way things were going, we had the momentum, and
right.
I'm a little surprised you didn't get a foul called on that one. But
there was contact, definitely. Brady pulls in. There might have been contact on that, too. Herringer gets the block. Jones, he'll try to drive on Brady, and Brady will get called for the reach in. Brady's second. Back into the ball game for Mishawaka is Brady Fisher. Coming out is Jones, Arthur Jones. Pritchett will also come out as Brendan Williams checks back in. Inbounding will be Mookie Ward for Mishawaka. He gets it into Taylor. The left side pass comes to Fisher. They'll go right side of Williams. Back to Fisher. Williams, and now Taylor.
Well, we're making them think a little more on these threes.
And an offensive foul is called on Ward as he drives it toward the basket, and then he wanted to dish it off in the corner, but he ran right over the Westview defender, who I was blocked from.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but that's exactly what we want opposing teams to do, is drive it right there.
So Westview within 4. And they could chop into that even further here. Mishawaka is applying some pressure in the backcourt now. Mason Yoder will bring it up. He'll give off to Minix. Now up top, it'll come to Brady Yoder. Bucky Lehman. Bounce passes it to Minix. He'll go to Max Engel. Warriors working around the perimeter. Brady lobs it into Mason. He'll drive, puts it up, and he can't get it to go, but he's fouled. He'll have 2 shots.
We're just playing a lot more physical this half. That was a really strong post up and post move at that time.
Certainly like our aggressiveness. No doubt. Mason with 15, a chance to add to that, and he does, and he hits his first free throw, and that brings the Warriors within 3 now, 27-24. And
on the other side, the Mishawaka fans and coaches are going, what in the world happened to that team that played in the first half?
Right. Yep. Second shot. Mason drills that one. 17 now for Mason. 2-point ball game, 27-25. Mishawaka yet to score here in this third quarter. We're down to a minute 23. Shots up and good. Right when I say that, Arthur Jones hits his first points of the game. And it's a 3 for Jones. That puts him up 30-25. Brady brings it up with 68 seconds to go third quarter. Brady gets the pass from, I thought he took an extra step there.
Yeah, that would have worked if he just shot it right there, but because he didn't. Well, comebacks look like this. You make a run, a little bit step back, step forward, so we'll see.
At least we got it down under 10, and it's...
Well, it's a ball game now, so...
Yeah. Big third quarter. Jones again, and he hits. So I think we better get somebody out on him.
So a guy that's usually a non-shooter drills 2 threes in a row. That's just kind of how the night's gone. I think that's 6 threes for them now.
Yeah, it is. We've really relied on that three-pointer tonight. Brady with it. We near the 22nd mark in the third quarter. Mason. He'll pull it out. The Warriors will be satisfied to take the last shot of the quarter. Mason will take off with about 8 seconds. And now Brady will put up a 3. No, it won't go. Look good. And a last-second desperation shot's going to be well off the mark by Mishawaka. So we're through 3 quarters now here at Westview, and our score, Mishawaka 33, Westview 25. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this brief break.
See, is a sectional draw this weekend or the following
The
one?
20th, I think. So it'd be the
20th? Okay, so that'd be the
Sunday
next
after.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're back at Westview, ready to start the fourth quarter of play. Mishawaka will inbound it with the lead, 33-25 over Westview. Lukey Ward across the time strike. And a reach-in foul's going to be called on Mason as he got behind 10. Ward knocked the ball away but got a part of his body. So Mason will get called for his third foul. Lukey Ward brings it in. They give it to Fisher, and Fisher is tied up. Good defense by Esch.
Yeah, Braden's made some nice plays tonight. Forced a jump ball there, had a nice assist earlier. And, of course, that amazing catch and reverse layup.
Yeah, that was very athletic. That looked beautiful. That would have been a good one to have a replay on.
Yes, it would have.
33-25. Westview a chance to cut into that Mishawaka lead here with his possession. Mason brings it across the timeline, being hawked there by Jones. He'll give it right side to Minix and out to Esch. Interior pass comes to Mason, and he tries to get the ball to Minix in the corner, and Minix had cut the other way, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, he threw it where Minix was previously.
Right. Westview will be back in action Friday night over at Prairie Heights, a huge Northeast Corner Conference game and a chance for the Warriors to effect some revenge on Prairie Heights from the NACC loss as Herringer puts it in, his first regular field goal of the night. And that puts Mishawaka back up 10. Need a bucket here.
Yeah, we really do. The comeback's pretty much stalled at this point.
Lehman to Mason Yoder. Mason got up in the air, it almost backfired on him. Gets the pass out to Max Engel, now to Esch. Hands it off to Mason, tries to take the shot, has it knocked away. Max inside, almost tied up, gives it off to Mason. He'll drive, and we have a offensive foul.
Yeah, he pushed off on that,
okay.
on that spin.
Didn't see it.
We just need some more offense out there. We have one guy trying to do it all right now, and
Mason's fourth foul, that could be huge.
And they're really keying on him. So this may make guys relax and step up here if Mishawaka's not keying on our primary ball handler as much.
Hunter Porter checks in. Get Mason out for a while with 4 fouls. And good anticipation and a steal by Minix. Good bounce pass inside, but Jones anticipated that and then stepped out of bounds, so it'll be Westview ball underneath their own bucket off to the left. Max Engel will trigger it in for the Warriors underneath their own basket. Off to the right, I guess. Bounce pass comes into Lehman. Bucky can't find the shot. He'll get it out to Minix. Engel, now Porter. Minix out front.
Minix needs to be ready to shoot that. He really has not got on track tonight.
Good pass to Lehman as he breaks toward the basket, and he puts it in off the glass. His second field goal of the night. Westview cuts it down to 8 now. Mishawaka 35, Westview 27. And we have an over and back violation on Mishawaka. Good defense by Westview right at the center court strike.
I would expect us to keep rotating guys in and out as we're putting a lot of energy out on defense down there.
Lehman comes out. Back into the ball game. Let's see who did come in. Oh, Luke.
Yeah, Luke Helmuth came in.
Max Engel will bring it in for the Warriors right at court. Helmuth goes left side to Esch in the corner to Minix. Back to Esch. Now to Engel. Bounce pass down low on the baseline to Esch. He'll pull it out, take the 3, and it's going to be long, and all alone for the rebound is Ward. Ward will trot it up across the base or across the timeline. Gets it out front to Jones. Warriors are going to try to trap. Now Jones will take it all the way in and lay it up and in.
Yeah, that's the risk you take when you trap and you don't succeed.
8 points for Jones, all in this second half.
Yeah, he's really stepped up this half and kept us at 8 of their 10.
Minnick shot for the baseline's no good. Goes out of bounds off the hands or feet or knees or something of Luke Helmuth, so it'll be Mishawaka ball. Mason comes back in. Brady comes back in. Hunter comes out. Hunter Porter and Max Engel come out. 10-point lead for Mishawaka, and they have the ball. 5 minutes to go in this ball game. Jones gets it to Ward. Ward backs it out and dishes it right at the free throw line of Fisher. He feeds it underneath to Williams, and Williams puts it in off the window.
And we're almost back to the halftime deficit.
Yeah, 12-point lead now for Mishawaka. They were up 13 at half.
Yeah, Braden's got to take that shot. I think he mishandled the ball just a little bit on the catch, and it threw him off. That's why he didn't.
Mason holds and gives out to Brady. Brady will pull it back out front on a dribble. Back to Mason, high on the wing right side. No direct traffic there, and then give off to Luke out front. Wiley, almost stolen by Jones. Brady snares it. Now Minnick will take a three. Oh, that one won't drop. That one looked like it was going to go. Ward brings it up. 12-point lead for Mishawaka. With the ball, Williams. He'll cross-court it to Herringer. Now out front, it'll come to Jones. Now Mishawaka's spreading it out. Good defense by Brady. He steals it away, gives to Mason. Mason will bring it up, put it up off the glass and good. 39-29.
Well, there's a lot of contact on that last play by Brady, but
letting them play. Ball loose. And we just have more hustle right now. Good job by Wiley Minnick chasing that ball down. Now Luke Helmuth with it. He'll give it to Brady. Get it under 10 here with a...
We definitely need to do that in a hurry because we're getting down to...
Yeah. 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the ball game. Brady puts it up, misses, but he'll have a couple of free throws. And a foul's going to be on Ward. That'll be his second. Team fifth on Mishawaka. Westview with 4. Brady will have a pair from the free throw line. And he gets the first. First attempt from the free throw line for Brady tonight. Mason's been the only one to shoot free throws up until now. And Brady hits them both. So we are 7 for 7 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, we're in striking distance, but we really need another turnover here to... Oh, my goodness.
Wow, we just let Ward just drive by everybody.
That was... you got him? No, you got him. No, you got him.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody got him.
Mason, about a 12-footer, misses. Rebound Herringer quickly up court. Good job again by Minnick, anticipating that pass and the steal. Shot by Brady, or Ray Nash, and he misses. Shot by Mason's good from right around the free throw line. 21 now for Mason. 41-33, Westview back within 8. And we have a traveling violation as Ward got out of control in the lane and ended up traveling.
I always like how after a guy travels, he looks around at who to blame.
Like, hey.
It's like you just drove into the middle of 3 players out of control and you're going to blame somebody else.
Somebody help me out here.
Well, the 3 ball has not been kind tonight to us. We could use one right here.
And we have a foul as Brady drives the lane. And once again, that's going to be against Ward. That's his 3rd. 16 fouls now on Mishawaka. Westview with 4. Brady looking to inbound to get it to Minix. Wide open for 3. And he hits! Minix hits his first points of the ball game, and that brings Westview back within 5 now at 41-36 with 2:01 to go in this ball game. Timeout on the court. We're back at Westview, 2:01 to go in the fourth quarter. Westview trailing by 5, 41-36. We've been down as many as, 13 or 14?
14.
14 at half, I guess.
And just 12 just recently.
Right. Mishawaka will be inbounding. Looks like Westview's going to apply some pressure. So it's turned into a close ball game here. The JV game was much the same.
Well, what I've liked for these guys, like Minix and Braden Ish, have really made some nice plays defensively out there to get some steals and get us the ball back. We really need one more steal here to have a chance at a comeback, I think, because they're just going to try to hold it and kill the clock.
Minute 42. Dangerous passes, but they've gotten away with them so far. Now we have a reach in. Luke Helmuth will pick up the foul, his first.
That's not a bad foul, really. We need to get them in the bonus, and we don't want to let it go down to 30 seconds.
1:34 to go. 41-36. Jones gets the ball. He'll have to recross the timeline, and Brady gives him a little push. So that'll be Brady's third. Minute 31 now. Inbounding will be Mookie Ward. He'll lob it into Jones. Jones breaks away, puts it up and in. Quick layup.
Yeah, just too easy.
Way too easy. Jones is quick, no doubt about it. Brady into the lane. Goes down low to Mason. He'll put it up and good off the window. (43-38). Jones brings it up in a hurry. Bounce pass inside. Wide open again. Williams puts it up and in this time.
Yeah, Mason's got to stop that shot. I know he's got 4 fouls, but you can't give layups. We can't be trading layups at this point.
Minix, a long three, is going to come up short. And the rebound's pulled down by Fisher. And we're down to 45 seconds now to go in the ball game, and Mishawaka is up 7 points. And a foul again on Brady. That'll be his fourth. 17th foul on Westview. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Arthur Jones. Jones with 8 points, all coming here in the second half. 2 threes and 2 regular field goals, and now a free throw. He'll get another. Timeout called by Mishawaka. 40.2 seconds to go in the ball game. Mishawaka with the lead, 46-38. 8-point lead for the Cavemen. We'll take a break. Back after this. Westview breaking out of their huddle. Mishawaka will follow them. 40.2 seconds to go in the ball game. Westview trailing 46-38 to Mishawaka. Reminder again, we'll be over at Prairie Heights on Friday night as the Warriors will take on the Panthers.
Yeah, I remember a few years back, I think Brady was a freshman, where we lost here to Prairie Heights, or I believe we lost here, and then we went over there for the regular season and came out with a really nice victory. So we'll hope the same thing can happen.
Jones hits his second free throw. 47-38 now. Warriors down 9. They're going to have to score in a hurry. And that one thrown out of bounds. Same thing happened in the third quarter.
Well, just not a good performance tonight by Westview. We had a brief spurt there in the third quarter, but just poor performance, really, mainly on the offensive end, I think, but just giving up stuff we don't normally give up, and we're going to have to learn from this, and they will. I imagine they're going to come out playing with their hair on fire against Prairie Heights.
Yeah, I would think so. Braden with a three, no good, tipped out. Grabbed by Mishawaka, and Williams will slam dunk it with his left hand. 14 points for Williams tonight, and that'll do it. Mason takes the last second shot, but the Mishawaka Cavemen come in here tonight and defeat the Westview Warriors by a score of 51-38. We'll take a brief break, and we'll be back here for the scoring and wrap things up from Westview as the final score, Mishawaka 51, Westview 38.
Okay, let's go over the final scoring tonight. The final was 51-38 Westview. Oh, excuse me, I wish. 51-38 Mishawaka in a game they pretty much dominated from start to finish. We made a little run there in the third. I think we cut it to 4, but we could just never get any closer. So Mishawaka led tonight by Mookie Ward, had 11 points, 9 in the first half, 2 from Cooper Pritchett, 4 for Brady Fisher, 12 for Arthur Jones, all in the second half. Brandon Williams had 14, and Tommy Herringer had 8. For Westview, Brady had 6, 2 in the first half, 4 in the second. Mason had 9 in the first half, finished with 23. Wiley Minix had 1 3-pointer for 3. Braden Nash had 2, and Bucky Lehman had 4, for a grand total of 38 points, which won't win you very many ball games, no matter how good a defense you play.
See, our average was 53.
We are averaging, I don't know if I have it on me, right?
53.8.
Okay, there you go. Now, Mishawaka's offensive average, or what they were giving up, was 48.
Right.
So we came 10 points short of that. So, they had a tough game against Warsaw last night. Lost by 6 at home to Warsaw, which is, really good team. And so there's also a team that beat Goshen, who's had a really good year, by 18 points. And Goshen's got a lot of talent. So.
Yeah, and they're right with each other in the conference. They're tied for the conference lead, or second in the conference.
So they have next, they got Northwood on Friday.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good test for them.
Sure will.
But yeah, second in the Northern Lakes, and they came and they just flat out outplayed us on both ends of the floor tonight. So give them credit. disappointing for Westview. Had a chance to get back to 500. Now we have to go to Prairie Heights and try to pull one out there and see if we can get back on track. So
Westview drops to 7-9 now with the loss here tonight. And as Jamie mentioned, we'll be back in action over at Prairie Heights on Friday evening. We hope you can get over there for the game, but if you can't, we'll bring it to you right here at LaGwanamedia.com. Mishawaka improves to 11-5 on the year with a victory here tonight. Once again, the final score, Mishawaka 51 and Westview 38. Tonight's game sponsor was Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North, and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. Our halftime sponsor was Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting yours. Located on Lehman Drive in Topeka. This evening's game was also brought to you by Dale's Dependable Handyman Service. Call Dale at 260-463-3970. By Yoder's Crossroads, located on the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20, south of Shipshewana. Also by Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. Stitzman Power Equipment on US 20 in Shipshewana. By Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. By Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Also by Dry Forest Wood Products on County Road 675 in Shipshewana. By LaGwana, your local creative services provider. By Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, located right across from the Topeka Seal Barn on East Lake Street in Topeka. Tonight's game was also brought to you by Avail Portable Toilet and Sink Rentals, daily, weekly, or monthly rentals. By Dutch Blessing Floral and Gifts, located on Taylor Drive in Shipshewana, and by Jerry's Standard Service in Middlebury. Tonight's game was a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHS AA Champions Network. For Jamie Miller and our camera operator tonight, Chris Mast, and also our engineer, Jeremy Anderson, this is Jerry Hossettler. Good night, everyone.